When Watson got here, I was sitting on my front porch clipping my toenails.
Such a weird thing to do and say.
And it was just, I felt safe. Welcome back to Watson James No Play. My name is Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Damn, that's a good one. All right, I'm Watson. That's just it.
That's it, baby.
That's what we're going with.
All right, cool. Championships. We're playing Dirt 5. It was just in my library of games that I have, and I said, that's cool. We haven't played a racing game before.
Yeah, we realized we really hadn't done anything driving-wise outside of, like, the Grand Theft Auto we've played in the past.
Discard.
So here we are.
Events completed. What should we drive? Mini Cooper?
Yeah, drive a Mini Cooper.
Mini Coopers are cool. Are you sure you want to purchase this vehicle? I guess so. Fuck it.
Yeah, do it.
All right. From wind. Yeah.
You're in Wales.
Sure, why not?
It's going to be great. This is going to go great.
I don't think it's going to go great, man. But no, we have 0 racing games on the channel. So we got to fix that. That's not our name at all. Start stage. Don't look at that.
Here we are in our Mini Cooper in Wales.
So it's funny, whenever what button did you press to?
Y, I believe.
3, 2, 1, go.
Go. It's not Y, baby.
All right.
All right.
It's one near Y then.
Not B.
No,
A.
It's not B. It's not A. X.
Tried all those.
Right bumper.
Right bumper is go fast. There it is. All right. It is right bumper.
Yeah.
Right trigger is accelerate.
Right.
So yeah, this is one of those
correct.
this is one of those simulation games where it's kind of realistic.
It tries.
Right.
It definitely tries.
I remember playing some of the dirt games on Xbox 360, and I think this is probably on like Xbox One or PS4 or something like that. I know it's a recent one, not super old, but also not exactly brand new.
Sure.
We're not known for being cutting edge on this channel.
What? We're groundbreaking every week.
Sometimes
Every week.
Sometimes we experience things that we didn't think we'd experience. Sure. You know, that's the nature of podcasting.
Sure.
There's a guy on TikTok who makes fun of guys with podcasts.
As he should.
And I am on board. The way his delivery is, where he's talking about. So you're not going to believe this. Check it out. All right. So 400 years ago, right? All right. No, Chris is waving at me because he's saying we're out of time. But no, so 400 years ago, they made castles out of rocks, right?
Yep.
Are you following me?
They sure did.
And then sometimes the castles would crumble,
Oh.
and then they're just still rocks. It's just rocks left over, man.
You
Like
know-
it's some big fucking breakthrough.
I have heard it's the upkeep on castles that get you.
Is it?
Like, they're relatively affordable, but have you ever tried to, like, heat or air condition a castle? It's impossible. Maintenance fees alone and stuff kill you. You need a whole staff. It's terrible.
Real quick, we got to turn off the narrator in this game.
Oh, there's a narrator?
There's a narrator.
Oh, is it like your team guy?
Yes.
Who's telling you, like, tight turn coming up ahead, man?
Voice
That
chat.
kind of shit?
Is that what it is? Voice chat,
It's
maybe?
gotta be. Just turn it all off.
Turn it all off. Voice chat, speech. Turn that all the way down.
A gentle engine, so, like, if you leave anything, leave some engine. And
Right.
That's about it.
A little bit of engine. We don't need menu music. I don't need replay music.
Yeah.
Effects. All right,
The
fine.
effects down
a little
but
bit.
Yeah.
Sure.
That's nice. And then, yeah. You're good.
I'm good with that. Let's keep it, baby. Continue. Is he gone?
Yeah, run that shit back.
All right, I think he's gone.
Like
Hey,
it.
He's gone. Yeah, that was fucking annoying. This guy's just barking into my ear. And I'm like, I'm trying to make fun of myself here. Just let me have this time.
Sure.
But no, I hear a lot of breakthroughs on podcasts sometimes. And I'm like, that's not really a breakthrough, my guy. It's known. It's been known for some time. I know you just found out about it.
Oh, yeah. I was
But-
being deeply sarcastic when I said that we were groundbreaking every week. Like,
No.
this is all ridiculous, flimsy bullshit. Like, come on, man. Get real.
Right? So you were wondering about the little symbols that pop up on the top of the screen there?
Are you deciphering them?
So that's like a slight left, I
Right.
guess?
It's kind of telling you which way it's going to go up ahead. But I don't know what, like, the little number next to it means. Is that, like, the grade or how slow what gear you should be in, maybe?
Right, one. I can be my own narrator.
You know what I mean? Like, that was a hard right, but that's a slight one. So you could be in I don't know.
Speed bump coming up.
It's a rating system of some kind.
When I was a younger boy, I'd see speed bump on the way, and I'd be like, "Oh man, let's jump it." And then one day,
Absolutely just rip off the oil pan from this bad boy.
and then one day, I started my car, and the actual transmission fell out.
Just fell. I thought that only happened in cartoons.
Right? No, it's just there was fluid everywhere. My car
Oh.
looks like someone fucking stabbed it.
Oh no.
If you hear squeaky toys in the background, I'm a dog guy. I have dogs.
Yep.
I can deal with it.
They do what they want.
They do. They don't care that you got a podcast. They don't give a shit. Yeah. Someone told me one time, they said, I don't think you should call it a podcast. And I said, what would I call it then? He's like, well, it's more of a let's play. And I said, that would imply that I pay attention to what I'm playing.
Right.
Like, this is perfect for this style of whatever it is that we do. I would say it falls into the podcast range. Because I don't really have to think. I just got to fucking stay on the road.
Yeah. I would say most of the gaming that we play falls into the category of nonchalant.
Yeah. Which is funny because we play a lot of Souls games.
We play a lot of that style of game.
They're not nonchalant whatsoever.
But
But they feel nonchalant because they're such a comfort game for me.
But even whenever we were playing like Harry Potter and stuff like that, I get a satisfaction out of not even really talking about something that other people take so seriously.
Oh, sure.
You know? And the fact that we're just like riding around on our broom making synth beats and talking about John Carpenter movies while other people are like just debating the implications of the game itself. It's just, that's really funny to me.
I don't feel strongly about anything.
Yeah.
Not really.
Yeah, that's what it is. It's a fun, nonchalant apathy that just permeates everything we do.
I have opinions, and my worldview might be seen as hard left sometimes.
And we also put a healthy dose of, but it doesn't matter.
It doesn't
on
matter.
top of everything.
No.
So yeah, it's great.
The way that I view the world, it doesn't fucking matter.
Yeah.
It's never going to be that way anyway. Oh, hell yeah.
We come here to hang out, talk some bullshit,
See that?
get fifth.
Fifth. Continue.
1, 2, 3, 4.
My name is Sancho.
Everything you say.
Where are these places?
I can't.
They remind me of
I can't
the.
imagine Wales.
You're reading a fantasy
being-
book. You're reading a fantasy book, and they say, "And now in the kingdom of."
Look at this. Look how dreary it is. Like, I know it's notoriously like overcast and rainy and stuff in that part of the world, but man, they go out of their way in these games to make sure you know that you are in dreary UK territory.
And here, coming across the moors, the legendary.
I should make a playlist of just the games we play that take place in the UK.
Right? It's like it seems like our kind of place, doesn't it? Whoa, whoa, whoa!
I guess to an extent. You so more than me. You're a big fantasy guy, and I feel like
Yeah.
fantasy lends itself more as kind of like a British thing. I don't know why.
Man,
I guess I'm thinking of like Doctor Who, Lord of the Rings, Tolkien being British, that kind of thing.
It's not really fantasy so much as it is mythology.
Mythology, sure.
Yeah,
I would agree with that.
I love a good Egyptian movie, but the older I get, the less I can enjoy the movies that I used to enjoy.
Sure.
I'm talking about what's her face? She sold perfume. She played Cleopatra. What was her name?
Oh, you're talking about
Elizabeth Taylor.
White Diamonds herself.
Elizabeth
Taylor. Yeah. She
Yeah,
also
that's
did a voice on The Simpsons,
Yeah, it's a tough watch.
by the way.
Watching that movie now.
Watching Cleopatra, Cecil B. DeMille's Cleopatra.
Yeah, all that.
Yeah.
It's, pure and it's just whitewashing.
Dude,
pure
and they
simple.
continue to try to make that movie, by the way. Like every decade or so, you hear some
Some fucking dick.
stupid article that insert, latest Hollywood starlet here in new Cleopatra project with insert producer director here. Like it just recycles the
Yeah.
same thing. It's always in some stage of development.
There are a lot of movies that I would never have watched that pop up on HBO Max, but I watch them because they are real movies. And what I mean by real movies, I don't mean like, indie niche films or Netflix original movie.
No,
Those don't feel
yeah.
real to me.
I agree with that. I'm a big fan of the Turner Classic movies. Those
Yeah.
feel like movies.
One of them on the just added, and I think it's also in the popular movie section right now, is Exodus, Gods and Kings,
No, sure.
with Christian Bale as Moses.
Yeah.
I got
That
about
was a whole thing. Like it also comes. I feel like another thing comes in cycles. But yeah, That was the time. I feel like that was a similar time to Gyllenhaal's Prince of Persia.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Absolutely.
Where they were just here's white guys doing weirdly ethnic characters, just not even trying to be a different. Oh, it's just weird.
So I bring up Cleopatra for a very good reason. Is that did they give her a tan in that movie? Not really.
Did they give her a tan?
Yes.
I mean, like physically with a brush.
Physically, did they?
Probably. Yeah.
A little airbrushing.
I have to imagine.
Yeah, it's rough. You know. And you think about when that movie came out.
I'm picturing it in my mind. I'm trying to pull up a picture right now, actually, because I know however bad I think it is, it's so much worse in real
While
life.
you dig for that, I can assure you that Exodus: Gods and Kings, that came out in 2014, only fucking 9 years ago, is painful. I got about 9 minutes in before I said, I can't do it. This makes me feel icky. I can't watch this fucking movie. I like Christian Bale. I like John Turturro, right? But when I think Pharaoh, I don't think Barton Fink. It just doesn't. You know what I mean?
I wholeheartedly agree with that sentiment.
I say that because I just watched Barton Fink also, which is a way, way better movie if you like him as an actor.
All right, I'm looking at her, and we're gonna put up a picture. You know we are.
Yep.
That's just how we do
All right.
nowadays.
Before your eyes, we see Elizabeth Taylor as Cleopatra.
All right, so I want to say two things. One,
I'm leaving it up while you say this.
Looking at it, it's not so much skin tone that I personally
Sure.
have a problem with. I think it's more of a makeup hair issue.
All right.
It's just, I don't know. Judge for yourself, and I think we're gonna put up the like the close-up picture because you can really see the eye makeup and how it's
absolutely.
going for a certain look. You know, you'll know it when you see it.
It's cool looking. I give her that. It looks cool.
Well,
it's
let's
fucked
just-
up, but it's cool looking.
Let's not err on the side of it's cool looking
Yeah.
in this case. I don't know.
I don't know. Also been listening to Prince of Egypt soundtrack for about 3 weeks now.
So you're just on a whole fucking tour of the pyramids lately. What's that about?
And I haven't seen... And it bums me out because I really liked Egyptian movies when I was a kid. Now I watch them and I can't fucking watch them. So if you have any suggestions on a decent Egyptian movie that doesn't make me feel dirty when I watch it, I'm all ears. Fucking give it to me.
I mean, go back to the original Universal Mummy series.
Different Afan. Different Afan owes me money. What you what? Oh, I'm sorry. That's
Should I go around back? No, it's different. Go around front.
Would you like to repair your vehicle? Of course not. It's fine. It drives. Fuck you.
I guess. Yeah.
My check engine light's been on for 3 years. Eat a dick.
You know, I was hyper fixated on my check engine light and like trying to figure out what was going on. So, you know, of course, the way your mind does, you're just picturing all the terrible scenarios because it's your engine, right?
Yeah,
it's like the main part of your car.
It's the part that matters.
That's the thing you need the most, right? And so I put off getting it looked at for a little while. And eventually when I did, do you know what it was? Do you know what the problem was that tripped the light?
Huh.
Fucking gas cap.
Gas cap. That's such fucking bullshit.
It's not even a problem. Nor is it the engine. I don't know where it got that my car got that
Right.
notion.
You think like, okay, so the check engine light's a bit of an overreaction. Can't you have like a gas cap notification? Be a lot more fucking helpful than this cryptic bullshit.
Oh no, here's the kicker. There is a gas cap notification. Because every once in a while, the little place where my odometer is will flash and beep and say, check gas cap.
Yeah.
$20 gas cap from AutoZone. Replaced. Done.
On the other side of that, though, was my wife's car, whose check engine light came on, and it was like a timing solenoid. And I'm like, oh, that's important. All right.
That's a whole different story.
That's a whole different thing.
Yeah.
That's, all right, fine. Appropriate check engine light.
Yeah, it's one thing if you have like an O2 sensor or something that you can change out pretty easily. But yeah, solenoid, that sucks.
It's funny because my Jeep's check engine light has been on for almost 4 years now. I know exactly what's wrong with it. I couldn't give a fuck.
Wait, when did we become full-blown car guys?
We're playing a car game. We're playing a fucking car game.
I want to talk more about fantasy.
I'm playing a car game. It's fucking hard. The harsh reality that they didn't have Mini Coopers on the moors.
No, finish your story, but then we gotta get back to us.
Oh, that's pretty much it. Is that my check engine light, whatever. My wife's check engine light is extremely important to me.
It's not your check engine light. It's our check engine light, dear.
All these logs. You're driving through like deforestation areas. It's fucked up. This is our sustainable logging manufacturer, and this is our Mini Cooper.
It does feel like
we're just fucking the environment.
you're gonna crest one of these hills though and see Hogwarts in the distance.
Oh, that's sneaky.
Ooh.
That almost seemed like the way to go. Maybe that was the way to go. Whoa, shit!
You haven't mowed down any pedestrians. I'm so proud of you.
Oh, I hit one of their cars. That's going to come out of my paycheck, isn't it?
Oh, absolutely.
They dock your time whenever you like.
You're gonna be banned from racing for life by the time you come. Like, imagine in real life if you drove this way through even one race, they'd be like, "No, we're never letting you register in another race ever again."
All I saw on the screen, it said difference and then split 2, and I'm like, oh yeah, that'll work. Yeah, let's do that.
You almost killed 46 people today out there. It's amazing that you came out of this at all.
What was your penalty for mowing down that child? Oh, they added 10 seconds to my time. Oh shit, that sucks.
That's rough.
It really doesn't. Could have gone a lot worse.
You rolled your vehicle 13 times.
Come on, jump it.
Yeah, it was fine though. I pushed Y and recovered.
Real talk, this game is extremely relaxing. I really enjoy our conversation while playing this game. It's such an easy game to play to, or to talk to rather.
I mean, we're joking about the dreariness of Wales and stuff, but it's pretty scenery.
It's such a fucking shithole when I go outside.
Now entering Forks. I'm going to enter the vampire country.
I saw a
from
meme.
Twilight.
I saw a meme earlier and it said, boomers, whenever they say, kids never play outside anymore. And then it's just a picture of just fast food restaurant after fast food restaurant after gas station after fast food restaurant. It's like, my brother in Christ, look what you've done to outside. Outside's fucked. There's nowhere to play.
Yeah, opening the front door nowadays in those kind of areas, it does feel a lot like when they open the door in Beetlejuice, and it's just desolate nothingness that you don't want to be in.
I will never take for granted the neighborhood that I live in. Is that it's kind of crowded, I guess you could say that. But
I
it's
don't know,
also
it's a neighborhood.
Yeah, it's just a neighborhood.
Yeah.
But it's also quiet. Like when Watson got here, I was sitting on my front porch clipping my toenails.
It's such a weird thing to do and say.
And it was just, I felt safe, you know?
You felt safe.
I know that I'm not the main character, but whenever I'm,
Well, like there was
whenever
going to be
you're,
like a drive-by shooting.
whenever you're on my bit, my little corner bit that I have that the bank owns,
Sure.
yeah, I'm the fucking main character.
Yeah. You've got your own little piece of the pie.
There's probably a better way to take these turns rather than just slowing down. Someone's like, just drift, and I go, just let off the gas.
Oh, there's someone with a full-on like rig that has the shifter knob and stuff to play these games that is just
What's the X mean?
absolutely screaming at us for the way we're playing this game.
Oh, that's the end of the race. The
And
X
that's
is
fine.
like,
You got this stage. You're good.
there's a brick wall in the way, so have fun with that.
Oh, so was the guy who we muted, was he the guy sitting with you in the passenger seat?
Yeah, he can't talk anymore.
Yeah, you just duct taped him.
Bid no more land. That's a
Excellent.
Star Wars character.
It does sound like a Star Wars.
He owns the cantina down the other block.
I also owe the Huts a lot of money.
I like this tailpipe's just coming directly out the fucking back end. Like engine in the front,
Mm-hmm.
pipe out the back. Simple.
I'm sorry, pipe out the back. Go ahead, say that again.
Whenever they design this car, manufacturers like, we're going to run out of gas one of these days. Now, the same Mini Cooper you can buy is about 6 times as big, and we know that we're running out of gas, and they're like, just fucking make it bigger.
Yeah, what's with the different sizes of Coopers?
Just fucking make it, just keep making it bigger.
Just people like it.
They're not fucking mini anymore, I'll tell you that.
That's why I said, I didn't even say different size Mini Cooper. The
But-
different size coupes.
I think the idea is that even if you put the largest Mini next to a fucking Chevy Tahoe, it's still Mini.
Yeah, they were like, everybody else went so big.
We went a little
But
big.
We have a lot of wiggle room now, actually, to be considered Mini.
What are some, any kind of like, you know, famous cars that have popped up in literature? Big one, of course, is Stephen King's car, right? What was the name of that car?
Christine, the Plymouth Fury.
Is that an actual car?
Yeah, it's
Okay.
a Plymouth Fury.
It sounds fucking awesome.
They're dope.
Yeah.
I mean,
What a
you
cool-
saw John Carpenter's movie. That's what they look like.
When they named the Dodge Neon, they're like, it's all right.
They're like, this is pretty much just for your Adderall dealer.
What about the SRT? The SRTs
He's
are
really
cool.
he's really into vaporwave. Call it a neon. He'll like it. It's real cyberpunk.
It said make a left turn, but then I turned right. The
So-
game is trying to fuck with me.
So when he pulls up with that fucking Swedish house music on, just blasting to give you your Adderall, it makes sense. It all kind of comes together. That's why
Someone-
the neon's the way it is.
Someone drove by my house the other day, all the windows down, and it was just let the bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies hit the floor. Just as loud as shit. And I'm like, what in the world is happening?
To be fair, it'd be infinitely creepier if it was really quiet.
Yeah, he's consistent. Yes.
Just if he whispered it at you as he came by.
Yesterday it was, come on, get up and down with the sickness. I'm like,
Oh, that's a very specific. God, that takes me back to like sophomore year of high school. Hearing that,
fucking new metal in you.
I'm not on board with new metal. I'm sorry, it has aged like fucking milk.
I'm on board with System of a Down.
System of a Down, I think they got grouped with new metal, but I don't consider them strictly new metal.
Okay, well that's all I got.
If that makes sense.
I'm kind of
Well,
nostalgic.
you just named two before that. You were Disturbed,
Drowning Pool, fucking
Korn,
not really Static X, but
Limp
kind of
Bizkit.
Static X.
Static X to an extent, for
Yeah.
sure. Basically anybody who was on the Family Values tour in 1999.
And like knew how to get ecstasy.
Aaron Lewis from Stained.
Now he's a country singer.
Yeah.
He does the countries now.
The joke's on us, and now it has been a while, Aaron. Terrible.
Trying to think of other singers that have popped up in movies. He's not one of them. He's never been in a movie.
The RZA.
Yeah, he pops up in movies. He's cool.
He's a bona fide actor.
He played Softmaster in G.I. Joe, which was fucking awesome.
He's in that Judd Apatow movie, Funny People.
He's in some good shit.
He's even in he's in Coffee and Cigarettes, that Jim Jarmusch movie. He's in a lot of stuff. And he's always fun.
Every movie that pops up, any kind of like new action movie, and they're thinking about recasting the main character, inevitably you see someone like, dude, fucking tap Idris Elba, put him in the movie. He's awesome. He'll be a great action, whatever you need. You know, they make a new Superman movie, Idris Elba. Fuck yeah. He was the gunslinger in the Dark Tower movie.
We don't talk about the Dark Tower movie.
Oh, why not?
'Cause-
Is it fucking stupid? I liked it,
all right,
but I'm a piece of shit. So
all right, here, I'll put this in Lord of the Rings terms for you.
yeah, sure.
So imagine there had never been an adaptation of Lord of the Rings. You're a fan of the books, right? The 3 books. You got Fellowship, Two Towers, Return of the King, right?
Uh-huh.
And you're like, God, it's a great fantasy series. It's so thick and rich in texture, this giant mosaic of characters and storytelling and languages and history, all of it
Thick.
covering thousands of years, right?
Yeah.
And then one day they announce, hey, a major studio is going to make a big budget adaptation starring a couple of the better actors working today. And you get excited, right?
Yeah.
You go, hell yeah, this has the chance to be something great. And then when it comes out, you realize that they just adapted the equivalent of about the last hour of Return of the King's worth of material into the most bland move from action set piece to action set piece movie that is supposed to somehow set up the beginning of a series if it was popular, but doesn't satisfy anyone and just does nothing. And
That's
you just
too bad.
waste and that's it. That's your Lord of the Rings. There it is. There's your epic. You just get about that much content kind of swirled around until it means nothing.
It happened to a lot of people that are fans of specific literary works. Aragon comes to mind. Mm-hmm. They pumped one of those out. It fucking bombed, and it was rightly so. It was fucking horrible. And then that was it. So then all the Aragon fans, every time,
Ugh, yeah, I see it all the time. Yeah.
anytime anything new comes out that's fuck me. Anytime that anything new comes out that's fantasy related, they're like, oh man, too bad you couldn't make a decent Aragon movie.
Yeah, they stay pissed. And rightfully so.
So you're gonna stay pissed about, god damn,
I'm just
these
gonna
giant rocks.
No, we're just gonna blink it out of existence. Honestly, it's okay. Everybody, just wash your hands a bit. Last I heard, Mike Flanagan has the rights to a Dark Tower series and has 5 seasons and 2 movies planned out.
Oh, okay.
So if anybody knows how to handle some Stephen King, it's Flanagan. So I'm excited.
Have you seen the trailer for Dune? There's a trailer out
The
for Dune.
new Dune.
The new Dune trailer? Speaking of-
get hyped.
We're on the fucking.
Look at my boy. He's out there riding worms. He's the best. He's the best guy around. We love him.
Man, that song that popped up when they'd ride the worms in David Lynch's Dune. epic.
I believe Toto did the soundtrack for that.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It's very good, very catchy.
Toto's had some fucking hits, man.
It's weird that you don't really think of epic when you think Toto.
You don't think of the guys who did I Bless the Rains Down in Africa as doing like a major sci-fi score,
Is doing bwong.
but they fucking nailed it.
Who's Fade? Fade.
Oh, it's Austin Butler, I believe. Elvis.
That's weird.
It's gonna be fucking Elvis, bruh.
Is that weird? Is that good? It'll be fine.
I think it's gonna be interesting. I think
Yeah.
he's a good actor. I really liked Elvis. I don't think it's gonna have much impact on how he plays his Dune character. They don't have anything in common. I know people have been giving him shit because apparently he kept his southern accent for a little too long.
Oh, so whatever.
Dude, you were Elvis
Yeah.
for how many months while they shot this movie and you prepared for it and then did press for it and all that stuff? And it's just Elvis all the time. Like, give him a minute, man. He's a young guy.
Jared Leto's mailing people fucking rats. All right, he can keep his southern accent.
Yeah, it's
for
pretty
a while.
innocuous that he just keeps a little southern drawl.
A little southern. Oh, this attractive young man kept his southern drawl.
Look,
It's
the
fucking
memes
horrible.
are funny when it's just he's like, "Mama, they took my Arrakis." Like it's pretty funny.
There's a new boy on the radio. Oh yeah. What's he
But-
sound like? Well, he sounds like a soul singer. Oh yeah, and he's white. And then the picture of fucking Austin Butler screaming is Fade.
Oh, it's just great. Yeah, the memes are great, and I love when there's new Dune footage or trailers or whatever because the memes are always great that come out of it.
Dune has such an active meme community. It's weird.
I'm so surprised. I guess it is just a bunch of book nerds.
Yeah, that's all it
shouldn't
is.
be surprised.
And they're angry. They're fucking pissed.
I don't
From what
know.
I understand, I saw one meme. It said, Dune fans that have only ever seen the movie, and they're all happy about it, right? Then Dune fans that have only read the book, watching the trailer for the second part of Dune, they're not happy about it. And I go, I don't know.
Dude, I'm going for Christopher Walken in a big space emperor outfit.
He's just going to
And
reprise.
I say that as someone who has read the books multiple times, who has watched the David Lynch movie multiple times. I just love Dune content.
Christopher Walken's going to reprise his character from Balls of Fury.
Same outfit, everything.
Wow.
I'm sure that's already 1,000 different memes.
Maybe. If not, I need to find
Gotta
out.
be, right? We gotta make that happen. If
It's going to be.
not. So Dune's great, and I do recommend the Dark Tower. We're gonna talk next week about the Dark Tower. I think.
Yeah, you
'cause
gotta-
Flanagan's gonna move forward with that.
You had a list prepared, and I kind of fucked it up.
No, you're good. You're good because we've been driving, talking cars, talking fantasy stuff in general, and we're closing in on 100 episodes. By the way, this I think is what 91, something like that.
Very nice.
So we are less than 10 episodes from 100.
They're like, AMD sponsored this game. Did you see it? Did you see the sign?
And that's right. We're still doing Fridays. You can still find us on Twitter, TikTok, all the places.
I like the Friday release. It's very cool.
I think it works.
I feel hip.
I feel good about it.
Do I need to finish this race and then we're done? Is that it?
I don't know. I have no idea how far you are from
I don't either.
finishing this race.
I just keep going.
Yeah, you might as well.
All right.
Just drive it around for a minute. Just enjoy the scenery now that it's not so gloomy. Are you in Germany this time? Is that
Yeah,
the there's
yeah.
German flags?
They're like, make it not gloomy. It's
That
Germany.
explains the prison tower up there.
Germany has a bad enough reputation.
The fucking police state. No, I'm kidding. Ich liebe Deutschland.